I informed you yesterday in the arena that knowledge is the enemy's tactics is key. For that reason, you must drain the campus of information every single day. When you enter arena, you will forfeit any further investigation for that day. You must not replicate their actions, so what you miss this one day is gone forever. So I'll make a habit of investigating campus and listening to others before entering the arena. You understand? I understand. Don't worry, Saber. Indeed. Now let us initiate today's investigation. Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Fate Extra. If you're seeing this on this episode is recorded in Friday, December 8th at around 5:43. Something unprecedented happened. Fate Extra CCC's English patch just dropped, made by the same people who made this perfect patch, and they also included Perfect Patch Plus, which I don't know if I installed correctly. Yeah, I don't really want to check right now. But anyway, is regardless of all that, yeah, with Fate Extra CCC being released, I have some catching up to do. I plan to go over CCC when I'm done with Extra, or at least when I'm done with Nero's route here. Yeah, consider that a little fourth wall break right now. We'll go back. We'll get back to being in character real quick, real soon. But yeah, I will be going over CCC, not unlike my fake promise is when it came to a Samurai Remnant, because that led to some complications. And granted, I have not even tried out CCC yet, and so I don't know for a fact if that works. But I'll go over it eventually, so don't worry about that. But right now, let's just get through the entirety of Extra. Or at least, just Saber's route, anyways. Anyways, back into character. Let's just call that a out of character break real quick. And get back into character real quick in order to actually be, familiarize ourselves with the situation. So hold on, give me a second. Okay. So, last time on Fate Extra, we met Shinji in the arena. We know that Shinji's our opponent, and we also met Shinji's servant, and for the first time. This time, we're gonna go learn information about that and also go a little further into the arena. But first, let's just talk to everybody here just in case. It's weird. I can't get to a saga to take me seriously no matter what I do. Just watch. I'll show you just how much of a ruthless bastard I can be. Good luck with that, buddy. What, Shinji? Remember my opponent said the rules were banned outside the Coliseum? Sorry for jumping before things got out of hand, but be careful you don't get penalized. Yeah, we got 3 turns and... Well, that's when we get penalized, so it's still... Just strain on the system. Being stressed all the time. The tournament was risky, but I still feel hard to accept that you die if you lose. Entering isn't a casual decision. What do we get here? I'm sorry. My apologies. I did not notice that anything was going on here. Look at that! It seems our delicate little friends engaging in some dispute. We might be able to learn something to our advantage. Let's go over there, shall we? Yeah, like 5 seconds, Saber. I gotta go talk to people. Talk of another competitor, and it seems like masters choose servants they feel something for. Doesn't happen all the time, but don't you find it interesting? Well, I mean, servants are usually just summoned. Without a catalyst, servants are usually just summoned by master's personality, I guess. So, like, basically, it just determines who the best card is. I mean, granted, we got an option like that. We don't count that. Looks like Shinji's picking a fight with Tosaka over there. Shinji, I don't leave people who aren't his opponent alone. Shut up, man. So you got on the top. By the looks of it, he's pretty good. Servant seems competent too. This is the kind of guy you have to watch out for, you know? He got Mattel in the first round. Sucks to be over got Tosaka. I don't know her personally, but I hear she's a real queen bee. I think that's... Is that queen bee's spell? I thought it was like bee as in the... Who cares? I feel sorry for her opponent. Managed to track down Shinji. It looks like he's talking to someone right now. Inside the arena yet? Interesting place, isn't it? I thought it was amazing at first, but it's real it's real pretty primitive. It's like an ocean pulled from a story. I even saw a master who managed to summon Armstrong. What is he, like a rider class? Jesus Christ. Gail Armstrong. I like that guy. Oh, so wait, how the hell did you... Were they just careless in showing off the fact that they got Armstrong? It doesn't matter. Sorry, I was just messing with you. I dig the theme. Overall, the game's pretty good. Is this? I actually managed to summon a decent servant button. He's just premier hacker, Shinji Mato. You know, I may have had to take a crap for you in the past, but this time the winner is me. Before Armada to back me up, I'm invincible. Nothing you will do will even touch me. Uh-huh. You must be pretty confident to give out information about your servant to an enemy, Mimato. The elven voice can only be Rinto Saka's. Only she can crush Shinji's pride with a word. Shinji's face goes bright red as a sudden realization of how big of a mistake he just made. Yeah, let's see how long he keeps around doing that. Let's see how often people just mention things about their servants. Let's see how far we get in there. Yeah, that's right. It's like a place for me, so I think of this as a gift. But is it really? You just be lying. Might want to forget what I just said. That's true. A single word will never expose a servant's true name, after all. However, the class that controls an armada and is tied into a ship will open up the candidate somewhat. We'll see attack. Bombardments or frontal assault. They'll definitely be physical in nature. Well, I guess the only thing left for me to do is prepare for many physical barriers. Shinji's face goes from a bright red to a terrifying shade of blue right before my eyes. Once you learn something about an enemy servant, you can begin to make plans to defeat them. If both sides are strong, and only one side plans, the results of the battle would be obvious. So that's what they mean by knowledge is power. I understand it perfectly now. Good job, Hakuno. Oh, one more thing. I wonder if the Invincible Armada might be irrelevant to anything. I mean, others start making references to that, right? Didn't that just piss off your servant? Information! Well, whatever. Knowledge means nothing if you can't do anything with it. There's a chance that you and I will never have to face each other. Yeah, you can say that again. With that final pathetic attempt at a comeback, Shinji turns away and starts walking. And of course, he's headed in my direction. As I wasn't hiding, Shinji sees me right off. Why? You weren't there the entire time, were you? Were you? It's not like you can stop the Invincible Arm. I mean my servant. Whatever. The victory's all but assured. Catch you later. Oh, and try not to disappoint me. Seems that there are many great many masters who don't understand the stakes involved. I ain't agreeing with that heartbeat, but she's right. The foe doesn't grasp the power of information. Though difficult, it is vital that we scour the arena and campus for valuable information. Investigating our foe was the correct course of action, just as I said. Yeah, it was. Indeed. To reiterate, obtaining information about your enemy is the key to victory. Make sure we don't overlook anything. We'll continue our searches of the campus and arena. More info will come to light with every new day. Please do not allow your diligence to flag. Ever. Alright. Speaking of which, Matrix time. There's Shinji and the servant. Invincible Armada. I'm actually gonna hold that off for like 5 seconds because I just remembered something, so I'm going to. Try not to save your progress from the terminal menu, but sometimes you have multiple save files in case something comes up. The masters prepare for death. Yeah, well, I don't plan on dying, so. About the Invincible Armada. The name given to the Spanish Navy during what is known as the Age of Exploration. With over 100,000 ton ships and 65,000 crew members, it is almost subjugated all of England. With the might of its own navy, Spain was seen as the kingdom on which the sun will never set. that's why I held out for like 5 seconds, because that's literally what it says right here. So that's how we get the information. But I guess the developers were just kind of lazy and didn't really want to do that. Yeah. Select one in the arena to view the map. You can't back out of any battles once they initiate, so you'll die if you get defeated. Great, now if only I remember which button we select. Rogue Spear wields dual pistols? You could see it being Dante Masamune. Not a question, man. It's kind of fun to brainstorm all possible answers. Yeah, it is. That's why most people had fun with Samurai Remnant trying to guess who each servant was. I mean, granted, we figured out a good majority of them already, but like the fact that you can stop to think about each possible servant in a new Fate thing and like look through them and like figure out what exactly they could be based on the very little information we get about them and then the information that's built up over the game. It's just a fun thing to do overall. And hey, if you don't know anything at home, if you haven't played this game at home, sorry about the Nero thing. Yeah, no, out of characterness aside. Hopefully there won't be another slip-up like that again. Hopefully you can still continue it regardless. Anyways, moving on. Rogue Spear who wields pistols. That makes me think of Billy the Kid? Calamity Jane. No, I'm sorry, that isn't right. His servant doesn't look much like an old West outlaw. But in what in the world could his servant identities be? In any case, I have to return to my own investigation. I really don't know well enough yet. Yeah. Well, I mean, Jane doesn't look like an old outlaw slaw, but like, yeah, trivialities. Joe attacked you? Almost fell in love with war. Well, we die. Update! Turns out fighting is a no-no in the arena as well. Try to sneak an attack now, but the Seraph intervened. We'll be down this hallway. They early assaults while in the arena. Such impatience. Thanks, you say. Not up here either. Go upstairs. To the roof. Nobody up here. Information gathering on campus while may take a while. Still an important thing to do, honestly. Investigation going along. Hey, you can't seem to find out anything about my opponent. My opponent was a clueless and careless Shinji. My life would be so much easier. Yeah, you can say that again. Got around to buying a return crystal. Isn't going to let you return to the campus any time. I don't have at least one on your hand. Nah, I don't think so, man. Oh my god. Sam was so delicious that I lost all track of time. But I had to the arena right this instant. Something in the shop. We got mystic codes. So let's buy items said. Also, I did grinding. Deal with it. We got Aether Powder and... I don't really need anything for NP, so let's just... Yeah, that seems about right. I'm sure I wasn't gonna actually use that money for anything important. What's more important than healing items, honestly? Hey, guess what? Came across my opponent in the arena, so naturally I jumped them, but oh my god, my servant's special attack so often they make my mind melt. See, switched his blade into his left hand and BAM! Done! He's invincible! I don't think I'm allowed to kill people in the arena. Man, who cares? Now look, have you acquired any triggers yet? So I'm gonna go grab mine. Not too worried about it. I got about 4 days left, so I got them both. Yeah, speaking of the triggers, real quick. I already forgot the button, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I already got one trigger, so that's fine. I had to remind myself. It's been a while. Sorry, healing ability can only be handed out once per day. Please come back next week. Okay. here, and the chapel is still closed. Good to know. Yeah, there's a little vlog I could be doing, like learning how to edit so I can cut down these in-betweens. So hopefully I'll figure that out eventually. I was about to get this site. Okay, when my phone ambushed me. It's nowhere safe for it? Sick. I guess your opponent was that one girl. Actually, no, there's a lot of people who would attack. A lot of people mentioned to me. Try to get into the Coliseum during the prep period. The Seraph will stop you. Just a little more time, I would have made it in. Shinji? How'd it go? Is he as strong as everybody says he is? I think I know enough information to suicide. Especially that person serving strong. I don't see over a master's weakness breaking. They're as good as dead. She was in the arena. I started poking around the campus around for her, but I'm just trying to wonder, how am I doing all this work? Keep this to yourself, okay? Hey man, I'm sorry to hear that. Has anyone explained to you how to use the latest information matrix yet? Maybe it's just enough that obtaining information from your opponents is the key to victory. Any information that will will automatically be entered in your information matrix. Be sure to check on your matrix every now and then. Here, your ignorance can be fatal. Yeah, let's check in with Saber real quick. See if she has anything to say. Hey, Saber.
実に気持ちがいい。こうガキンガキンと鋼を鳴らすと、迷路のごときアリーナの鬱憤も晴れるというもの。そなたの観察力ももう駆け出しとは言えぬな。だが、ここらが限度であろう。ここまでよく指揮をした。褒めてとらす。世もそなたに負けぬよう体を鍛えるとしよう。
Thanks, Saber. Anyways, it's arena time. But I already did everything in the arena, so we're just probably gonna leave anyways. I'll figure out the buttons between them. Like, just to show you how much I've been grinding. Literally every aspect of these guys' patterns. Animal small attendance, I guess that's also something else. Don't really want to fight these guys right now. I just get to the end of this and call this a day. Honestly. Just to show how much I've been fighting these guys actually. To max these guys out. They're slightly. They're the same time, I don't think you guys want to see me struggle with everything and struggling figuring out these guys' little things. Right, these things have more HP. We can't just couple defense, so.
今のはいい戦いだったのに見とれていいぞ。
Right, yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention on
こんな空気だ。奏者よ。行くぞ。
that. We're gonna fight this thing. I can't really do much about it because we've already learned about it.
させな出直せ。
Takes like 2 turns to beat all these guys, as of now. Okay, I never said I was perfect. I did miss a couple of times. I only really grinded up to level 10, grinded well enough to figure out these guys' attacks patterns. Key and yeah, this is the exit. Granted, we could have also just leave through the entrance, but I want you guys to see this floor for the last time before we move on. As mentioned, I've literally done everything here and okay, where's the sleeve? Right, so I literally done everything here and there's like no need for me to actually do anything about that. We're only missing one piece of information left about the syrup, so that's good, at least. As of now, we know nothing. I could call this a day. Or we can keep going. 3 days remaining. Holiday. Like their campus, we see various NPCs to appear as busy students among the masters. Not only do NPCs look different, but their behavior seems a little off. Maybe it's their lack of soul. To them, this battle is just a string of data variables. In a small group of gathered masters, one person stands out like a sore thumb. Oh no. Huh. It's you. So you qualified for the actual tournament as well. I believe they remarked that we would meet again. It's Leo. The force of his presence overwhelms his seemingly innocent appearance. Laura felt like he was a wolf let loose in the chicken coop. Now I feel out of place. And he isn't alone. Behind him stands a shadowy figure radiating the same order of strength. I can help, buddy. That's not a shadowy figure. This man literally burns with the strength of 10 suns. Jesus Christ. The figure is clad in armor and is armed with a sword. His aura marks him as a servant. The armored figure nods in agreement, an enigmatic smile forms on his lips. It's the exemplar of knighthood, and though a servant has the same bearing as his master. Sir Gawain, one of the knights of the Round Table, mentioned in the legend of King Arthur. It said that his prowess rivaled King Arthur's, and his holy sword was equal in power to Excalibur. It's obvious that he's a saber-class servant. It wouldn't be too hard to learn more about him. Maybe I'll discover a weakness of his. Sure, Leo's aware of how much information he's given me, but he seems unconcerned. It's obvious that he chooses not to concern himself with such things as subtlety or tactics. For him, if something is destined to be revealed, so be it. From this point of view, his victory is all but assured. His superiority over others reinforced every day since he was born.
それでは失礼しますね。再会を祈っています。どうか。
Polite bow, Leo and Assyria in turn departed, leaving me somewhat dumbfounded. Where the did you come from? Now I'm shocked for a different reason. Leo. Anyone the Harways would be here but the Scion of the family himself. That murmured comment, the murderous glare Rin shot at Leo, was almost palatable. Power of the Holy Grail. As even the plutocrats of Europe see it as a threat and Seraph. Still, to risk him. It was borrowed on Earth, will be repaid in heaven. And it's just got more interesting. Well, my powers with wizards are far superior to his. You not see a serpent, man! And the Knight of the Sun on his side. I guess I feel like that Leo has a little concern for those like us. Without so much as saying hi, the now fired up Rento Saka seems to stomp away. I spent some time looking into Goyne's background. Not until the library later. So remember the thing I did where I ran around campus for like a couple of minutes before entering the arena? How about I do that again? Shinji's smiling from ear to ear. Think that happened? Are you prepared for your fight with Shinji? Not ready at all? It's so hard I want to give up already. Well, too bad. In Holy Grail Wars, the only way they exit the war is by either dying, losing your servant, or winning. Those are your three options. You don't have any information on your opponent, it's almost impossible in an attack. Enemy servant may be a heroic spirit, but you're still need to discover who they are. Oh, I heard him posting in the library. Oh, what's going on? If you want to find out, go check out the library. Maybe more than one reason to check out the library. Rin? Good pleasant evening to you. Trust you're doing well, all things concerned. Never you catch even a single glance of victory if you insist on always running away. However, facing a foe you know nothing about is lunacy. Yeah, lunacy. Because this is the moon. This war information is everything. Stupid guys, I'm sorry. Defeat your opponent and learn all you can about them. Their class, skills, even their history. The more info you have, the easier it will be to create a plan and predict your opponent's actions. For now, why don't you go to the library? There's a treasure trove of information there. Why are you telling me this? No reason, really. I just have a feeling that it will somehow come up on top. Joe's an idiot, but has won before. It'll never make things easier if he gets defeated early on. Do your best. We'll learn a few things about Shinji's and Leo's servants. No, it's like two different people. I should probably listen to her advice and go poke around the library. How's the investigation going? You can't learn everything from the library, you know. You have to grab the tiger by the tail sometimes. I'm talking about fighting them. Feel like floors open up between trials. Check out the second floor yet? I don't know. Gotta do that. In a bit, though. See the information matrix? Whenever you discover information about your opponent, it'll automatically be recorded there. Alright, gotta check out. Hey, Shinji. Hey, look at those cat drags in. I expect to run into you. Oh, who am I kidding? They're just faster than a few. Library's really the best place to find information. I know all about you, so I expect you to go all out against me. but do you know who my servant is? That's the question. But enough about me. Looks like you're having a hell of a time finding the book you want. Unfortunately for you, I've thoughtfully taken every book about my servant and hid them. I thought you'd have more fun this way. I had everything somewhere in the arena. Or if a weak sauce like Master like you will be able to find them. By the way, what does your servant want in return for helping you? Money, right? I knew it. Do your best while you still can. Oh, see you around. Good luck. I hope we put up a little more of a fight the next time we meet in the arena. You're starting to bore me. Nice, hi Leo. Nakano Kishinami. Congratulations on making it to the main tournament. Your first opponent is Shinji, I believe. The costumes around him, as I hear his servant's powerful. Oh, it seems you don't fully accept that our private school life is but a convenient farce. Let's see, since Faye has made his companions, perhaps I should explain things to you, shall I? You're not sure, why not? Let's get started. Do you know what a reality marble is? It's a thaumaturgic technique whereby one space is transformed into a completely different space. Some servants are able to generate reality marbles. As it takes a great deal of energy to sustain a reality marble, most only last a few minutes. The school that has prelims happen to be a reality marble, generated by the Holy Grail. Besides, it's a school as it appears in the prelims, the current school, the arena, and the Colosseum. All are individual reality marbles created by the incredible magic of the Holy Grail. To give you an idea of just how powerful the Holy Grail is, even the most advanced supercomputer couldn't sustain one reality marble this length of time. All the participants in the Holy Grail War had their memories wiped out upon entering. Then, the Holy Grail's reality marble gave all the participants school personas to inhabit. Masters had a time limit of 4 days realized that they've been tricked into playing a role. Potential masters had to pass this basic test and to enter Holy Grail War. Although Tosaka seems to have choken off her yoke very quickly. By the way, Mrs. Fujimura and EC Ryoto aren't masters. They're NPCs with specific roles. Masters didn't break free of the fantasy or death. Tragic, but the Holy Grail War itself is the lengthy process of pulling a week. Word of advice, learn what you can. I assure you the information will benefit you greatly later on. Are you gonna say something different? Would you like me to explain a little bit how school life is going on? Or is it just the same thing? Okay, cool. Double fast forward. Convenient. No, I'm good. Indeed, then I apologize for my unfair assumption. Those art design. Judging by the findings, there seems to be a number of different kinds of volumes available. About Gawain. One of the major knights mentioned in the Arthurian cycle and often thought to be King Arthur's nephew. Equal to killing to Lancelot, he served as an advisor to Arthur. He was at odds with Lancelot due to his slaying of both Gawain's brothers. Due to his overwhelming ability and youthful impotence, he placed his family ties above all else. It was Gawain's hatred of Lancelot that eventually led to King Arthur's eventual downfall. His and Arthur's eventual downfall. It was the Battle of Camlin that Sir Gawain fell, after being struck in an old wound caused by Sir Lancelot. That information got transferred over? Is it in my matrix? It didn't. Anyway, I saw Shinji walk off some book. Do you believe he actually reads? I think it was a book about pirates. If you like to exit the arena, you can use return crystal or go back to the entrance. Be advised that your day will end upon returning from the arena. I got it! The classmate fun and serve it. Victory shall be mine. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help here. You're probably gonna need to learn a little bit more than that. That was such a hack. A little bit of flutter will get him to spill his guts. Yeah, I don't think flattery's gonna work. In my case. That's still. Anything down here? Hiding information from you. Must have hit it real deep somewhere. things you say. Hello.
あなたなのですか？
I don't know what your voice line says, so I'm just gonna stay quiet for that and let that take care of itself. And I don't think there's anybody here on the roof. Nope, because the only person that comes up to the roof is Ren, and Ren's currently on the second floor. Speaking of floors, go to meeting. We already have a cipher key. Excellent. We'll soon get another one at this rate. Second floor is where you'll find the secondary trigger. As in the arena, I should be able to go to a new floor. I said my piece. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. Have you set foot in the chapel yet? System's jurisdiction doesn't penetrate that far, but you can strengthen your sword in there. Oh, I said my piece. Go and slaughter to your heart's content. Also. Ah, my beloved kendo sword. You should found it. Thank you. Hooray. By the way, I hate to ask you for another favor, but do you think you can do your lovely teacher one more teensy favor? Sure, why not? Really? Oh, thank you. Should be told I really need a tangerine stat. There should be a tangerine on the second floor of the arena. If you can get it for me before the end of the first round, I'll be ecstatic. If I get it, I'll give you a fabulous decoration for your prep. Luck! Just watch Shinji bolting towards the library. My guy likes it. The guy's like an open book. Don't go to the nurse's office yet. They're sending out free stuff occasionally, so I suggest you stop by there from time to time. It's up to you. Word has it that there's serving super spicy bean curds soon. Can't wait. Something tells me you're not going to make it past the first round, honestly. I'm not for all the money. I'll get it back off screen. I swear. Yet, under Breland became a totally different place. I suggest that you head over there and see the changes for yourself. Command spells appear. Nice, left hands. Mine's... That's a tramp stamp. You don't know how embarrassing that is. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Zerman got angry at me and told me to train my body instead. He means well. Like Leonidas or something. I mean, all these people talk about their own sermons, and it's like really cool to hear about it. It's such a shame we don't really get to know them, but like, 128 unique servants is kind of a lot. Granted, at the rate that everything's going up now, they're not going to be unique. They're probably just going to be extensions of the faith extra. Sorry about that. The second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. I'll probably want to have that out eventually. I'll probably have to do that anyways, so. Second floor has been created. They get into it before the battle 3 days from now. That must be desperate to access a server like that. Your knowledge is power. The more data containing your information matrix, the better it is for your server. There's a second boy that came by here earlier. Probably talks to himself in the mirror. He looks kind of irritated and he's talking to himself. Something like, I get it now. Someone explain to you how to utilize an information matrix? Okay. Yeah, that's probably the same old as always. But before we actually check up on that, can I talk to you now? Yeah, I'm gonna. This is always chaotic. I understand why, but this thing's come out here in my lives. Good job, man. Push the heavy door, turn the apple, and go inside, where it's dark and eerily silent. What a strange feeling that this place is completely cut off from the rest of the world. There's no one in the pews. Let's get used to the dim lights. Flash of colors hurt my eyes. There's 2 women. They don't act like sisters. Why are they here anyway? Oh, hello, you two. Hey there. Welcome to the chapel. Here to perform an altercation of the soul? Ah, hear that? What was it again? Come on. Can't remember. Last time. Can't remember the last time I forgot something. Well, it's not like the detail. It doesn't matter. And the test subjects are. And the more test subjects, the better, I always say. Welcome to the Eden of the East. I assume you're here for an altercation of the soul? Altercation of the soul? What that's supposed to mean? Realizing I have no clue who had to answer, she continues talking. You don't know what the altercation of the soul is, but you came here anyway? Amateur. Altercation of the soul? What is it, you ask? Simply put, you link your soul to your servant. It's when the master's rank increases. It's weakened strength and link. That's why. That's done by hacking into the soul and choosing what can improve. Tutorial, Altercation of the Soul. In an Altercation of the Soul, well, you can improve your servant's stats by using skill points earned when you leveled up. In addition, once a certain amount of skill points, SP is used, your servant will acquire powerful new skills. Be sure to strengthen your servant before each elimination battle. Well, it's like my sister said. My job is to perform altercations made possible by various events. Sister. These two really related? I was about to ask if they really were sisters, but sudden a wave of hatred from the two stops me. You got the gist of it, right? You want to do an altercation of the soul? Let me know. As for the creature over there, you're totally useless. Like an 8-track tape for the C:/prompts. And you're lower than dirt. Don't screw up or the moon soul will come down on you. Again. How many times do I have to tell you that the master was at fault? That time. They specifically told me to do quasi-legal altercations, so I added a few extra skills. Laugh now, but it won't be funny to the ones who lost because of your towering incompetence. Listen well, boy. If you value your life, you don't put any trust in that things built. Please. If I were you, I'd stick to you're getting the spiritual stat as your servant may have lost. Wow. I'm gonna explore around here a bit. Because new place, new things to more. It's an Oregon. It's winning, so it must be old, but it's been lovingly maintained. Sorry. Sneeze. It's a long pew. About 4 people can sit here. Not that long of a pew, if that's the case. Maybe, I'm actually not too sure how many people fit in pews normally. My dad's sister's less than useless. Actually, it's more Alko Aozaki. Actually, it's more Alko Aozaki isn't really suited for this particular task. Even a pseudo-magus like me can see that. For some reason, I thought all things sermon-related were the presence of Toko Aozaki. Was that? Oh yes, I'm far superior, more skilled with altercations than Alko. By a factor of 10 or so. Yeah, getting Toko's abuse every day. I'm controlling my rage. For now. Even if she said that I can see veins popping out of Alko Aozaki's clenched fists. But aren't you exaggerating a little? 10 times? I'm amazed that Alko didn't immediately throw Otoko after a snide and offensive comment. Why are you so surprised? I wasn't trying to be snide. Really honest. In this case, shutting up and accepting her place is beneath me. Accepting her place beneath me is the only thing Alko can do. Alko gnashes her teeth in rage, but if Toko is so talented, why isn't she doing the altercations? I have other things to attend to. Not to mention all the stuff with Kotoko dumped on me. Right now, I'm simply keeping an eye on my lowly sister so she doesn't accidentally kill someone. So just ignore me. If you need a perform altercation of the soul, ask the monkey over there. should be in the arena training instead of talking with me. Still far too weak. Okay, cool. Well then, what do you say we try an altercation right now? Sure. Alright, stat building. Always important. We got strength, raises damage done to enemies. Defense, lowers damage done by enemies. Agility, stabilizes damage status, raises skill speed. Magic, raises magic ability, lowers damage from magic. And luck. It raises critical hit rate and defense when in jeopardy. Of course, we can also... I thought we could get extra information, but eh. So this is where we try to do stat building. Now, you can really dump anything into anything, but if you want to actually learn how to build your servant, then here's my recommendations for Saber. Saber is, if anything, a more physical servant than, say, a caster. So what you really should be focusing on is stuff like strength. Automatically, we can get to rank C with that, Jesus Christ. So we have 27 due to being in rank 10. But we also want to spread out our stats a little bit. So basically, magic is not all that important for a saber. I mean, of course, some sabers have magic, but even then, and I don't think this specific saber has that much magic in them. So my recommendation on what you should probably be doing, try to focus on like these main three up here, strength, defense, and agility as much as you can, with luck being slightly behind. Save magic for blast. You'll see why eventually. So we have 27 skill points for being rank 10. How do we divide that amongst everything? So since we have more than enough for that, we can get Veil of Petals and Fount of the Saint. And then we have 2 more to each of these, which will only lead us 3 skill points behind the next one. I haven't really actually checked what it was. So I give 2 each. I give 3 each. 4 each. 5 each. 6 each. Can't do 7 each. And nothing about that seems wrong now, but I'd have to figure out what to do at the last skill point. I'm thinking like maybe strength, but then defense would also work pretty good, I think. I think it'd be more beneficial to raise defense. Again, it's not like it really matters where this actually killed, but actually, you know what? didn't really neglect magic too much, so I'm just gonna dump it in that. Magic's gonna be our dump stat. We can focus on it a little bit, but not too much. Who knows? We'll get more chances to fix that later. If you want to know Saber's actual stats in each regard, then by default, in any other circumstance, she'd have strength of D, endurance of D, the agility of A, the magic would be B, and luck would be A. Which we'll need to focus on that luck stat a little bit. So of course, if we're focusing solely on Saber's original stats, then we don't really need to put any more into strength or defense. But I don't recommend that. You should probably go past those stats a bit because you're gonna need it. Those getting Veil of Petals and Bounce are the same.
一つ冷酷を取り戻したと見える。鍛錬、ご苦労である。次は世がそなたに報いる番だな。
Hooray! And now, another altercation? Nah, that'll be all for now. Let's actually check out our Saber's new moves. Updated stats. We got a Veil of Petals, inflict physical damage on an enemy, uses 30 mana, and Fountain of the Saint. The damage inflicted by attack will increase. That's all we can really do. So this one deals damage, this one will increase attack. Okay, cool. Now that that's done with, let's go explore the new floor. Yeah, cool. Like an hour in, we already got explored it. Something going on in the garden. When I go to look, I see Shinji causing trouble again. Looks like Shinji's being thrown out of the chapel after angering that old man.
教会では静かにするのだ。君の神がどのようなものかは知らんが、神父からそう教わらなかったかの。
Sorry, my bad. I'm an atheist, swear to God. Swear to who? I always believed that the Japanese were polite. This was misled. Yeah, screw you for making stereotypes or something. I actually don't know that. Stereotypes are stereotypes. Leave this place at once. The gates of heaven remain closed to the unbeliever. Here's that in your haste to learn how to fight, you forgot how to learn dignity and respect. Really hate little kids just like you talking down to me. When it's time to fight, you can bet your ass teeth eat you a thing or two. Yeah, speaking of fight, how about we just head into the arena right now? Actually, let's not head into the arena because we gotta talk to Saber for a bit. Room time. Looks like Saber has something for us. Saber stares solemnly at me. My nervousness is due to the strength for daunting gaze. My questions about the Holy Grail War have only increased since the moment I've made contact with Saber. And the war side, I still want to know just who she is.
そうしゃよ。そう頼りのない顔をされると世も居づらい。雨に濡れそぼったロバを見る思いだ。気になる点があるのなら問うがよい。今は休憩中だ。多少の寄り道は許されよう。
Now would be a good opportunity to ask. Alright. girl saber.
それは肉体面での話か、それとも精神か、魂か。それによって答えは変わってくるぞ。
I guess all of them? That was unexpected. I asked because she has such masculine bearing and tone of voice, so I thought perhaps she was been raised as a boy.
肉体面での性別でなら紛れもなく女性だ。背丈はもう少し欲しかったが、ま、大きさで優劣が決まる話でもない。世は全くこれっぽっちも気にしていない。なのでそなたも気にするな。今後背の話をするときは覚悟せよ。
Alright, got that. Alright, I've learned one thing. From now on, I'll be sure not to use petite or short to describe saber, since I do value my life.
次に精神面での話だが、これは半々というところだろう。立場上性別で思考が偏らないよう努めてきたが、根は乙女でありたいと思っている。美しいものは大好きだ。
Ah, from her basic attitude and gallant actions, I figured she would have valued valor above all. Cora's a maiden. That sentiment seems incongruous with her warrior spirit, but knowing that gentleness resides somewhere in her form makes me less nervous about the battles to come.
そして最後に魂だな。これは肉体、精神とは別次元の存在の根底にあたる方向性のことだ。我ながら感心するのだが、世はどちらでも行けるぞ。
Wait, what?
英雄色を好むというしな。美少年は良い、美少女はもっと良い。
In other words, I'm not going to shut up now that I can brag. That's too rich for my blood, no matter how you figure it. Seems it'd be better if I were not to inquire any further. Cool. She's bisexual, I guess. Then, but we learned something today. So either she's relatively new, or she's relatively old. Since we all know history with humanity and the LGBT, or not really, Grant. Or I mean, I don't really know how the best way to describe it is. It's just a weird history, you know? Anyways, arena time. This is the arena entrance. Shall I head inside? Yeah, we're heading to the second floor today. First Chimera Cluner safe, second floor. Lust and greed combine to burst in brilliance and lead onward to this blitzer of the sea. Everything is like at least level 8 or around that. I sense an unpleasant aura. It must be lurking somewhere nearby. It'd be catastrophic if they attack us from behind while we return from campus. We should face his head on now. Master, we should locate the book that lowly extra hit here before they suspect what we're up to. Alright. We're back on the second floor, and we're here to find that book that Shinji hid. Automatically, we see one of these things again. Thankfully, Jesus Christ! Just literally working on stats could help so much. Jesus Christ. Anyways, also something real quick. Yeah, watch out for those. They're everywhere here. And yes, they do count when it comes to exploring the map 100%. In case you're wondering about that. Not the right button. That was the right button. Wanted to turn the cam. Elemental's 100% dead. Alright, I shouldn't really have used attaching and stuff. That I should really have just got all strength, honestly. I'll just do it in my spare time. I'll go back and fix that. Oh, this is a new enemy. This is a Viper. I don't really know much about it, so we're just gonna keep attacking and roll the hang of it. So that was a bad idea. Probably not that much better yet now. Oh, switch. Yeah. In case you haven't noticed that gate from earlier, it was there, and by flipping the switch, we can get rid of the gate. It is that simple. I really wish there was a one button. Maybe when the remake usually comes out. I think if they do a remake, they're gonna include CCC in it. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Surprise! Another hidden hallway. Again, there's gonna be a lot of those, so you should probably keep your eyes peeled. Is a bug, so you should probably have that. Tricks. I always thought it's a part of the Kingdom Hearts rules of whose name would probably be like 8 or something. Or Ike. Oh, geez, that was a little long staircase. Like, compared to like one of the fights at the beginning, and you can see how much easier you're able to like speed through all this. Maybe something wrong with that if I remember the other guy. Sounds good to know. No, the camera's already off-centered, so I might as well just move the camera the old-fashioned way. I don't like doing this because now the camera's uncentered and I don't like that. Yeah, just standard attack. Got a thing down here. Save. A lot of money. I don't know what Shinji talking about when he said what I serve at once. Honestly, we just got paid regardless for spelunking. Yeah, we're not centered at all. So a little bit more about altercation in the souls while we're climbing up the staircase again, going back to exploring. You get like 3 skill points at least to level up. I believe that's what it was like. That is by a weird bike horn, honestly. It's like a bike horn? But like not really, it's a cluster only. If I go slowly braking, am I gonna get wrecked? Seems like it's going in a cycle.
そこを動くな。
I'm gonna go quick here.
悪くない。むしろ良い。
So then, with the order go. I noticed that I went into a
打ち
path.
砕く。やっ。させぬ。
I just probably makes it a little easier to deal with.
肩慣らしにはちょうど良い。
I don't know whether or not something's a secret passage. Just bang against the wall until you can figure it out. It's usually how these things are figured out, honestly. Viper's deals, so... We also can't go into our skill unless we get like a real specific way to build things up. Which, hopefully, one of these upcoming fights we'll be able to figure out.
この程度の増票では物足りない。
Okay, let's see if there's anything down here first. If not, then... Ah, yes, a gate. Yep, gates prevent you from going forward until you can find the accompanying switch. So, yeah, more things to do here. We got like another serpent. So yeah, there's this hidden pathway here. You see where it leads. Seems like a place that boy would favor for a hiding spot. So yeah, I highly recommend that you open that box immediately. We obtained the Fated Journal. There it is. A book that Shinji was so desperate to keep hidden. In the way seems to be some sort of diary written on sheaves of parchment. It's old that the ink has begun to fade, but I'm almost able to read the name of a ship. Golden Hind. And yeah, whatever it is, the ink is probably close. Sorry about that. So old that the ink has begun to fade, but I'm able to read the name of the ship. Golden Hind. Still don't really know how to say that. Names of several islands and partial manifestations of hijacked ships. Maybe the ship's log of a pirate that sailed through the high seas. Maybe construct with a fairly powerful program, but since Shinji was obviously unable to leave his folder and had to hide it here. I don't doubt this must be connected to that servant in some way. It's pity her true name isn't legible, but this book it should prove a useful clue as to her identity. Damn! Didn't expect you to find it so easily, Hakuno. I went through all the trouble bringing it down here. Oh well, just have to take it back now. Take it back now, you know. Switch. Hooray. After the thing... Ah. We're past here. Alright. This work? It would be over there, which... Yeah, as you can see, it's completely gone. Saints Monocle. I just want to see what it is, but I have to... Here's my for it. Saints Monocle. Displays opponent's information. And increase things by 3. As useful as it sounds, it's really more of an on-field sort of situation. Like, not in a battle, you can only really use it out of field to, like, determine your opponent's levels. Not really that useful, if you ask me, since you don't really need to know what your opponent's level is. You just, if you're just keep continuously bashing them. Anyway, speaking of which, we should probably get it. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm really desperate for searching for in a place like this. Anyway, too bad for you. You came all this way. He just for me to take that book away from you. So you finally slid it onto the stage, you elite bit player. Shader, I want you to bear witness what obtaining information in the Holy Grail War truly means. Tutorial, predicting actions too. Based on your information matrix level, you'll be able to see more of your opponent's chosen actions. Be sure to use information you gather to its fullest to devise a plan of action to defeat your opponent.
前回と同じようにはいかん。
いいさ実力の差を見せてやるよ
We gain 2 levels of information, so we get
わ
like
かるか。これが情報を奪われるということだ。行くぞマスター。さて。
yeah,
攻撃よーい。
turbulent cannons. If cool, that one turn did not help us at all.
時に思いっきり踏んだくるのが私の流儀さ。
Yeah, Bill's pedals, got heal. Let's do our own cut. Let's do our own co-casting. Let's do his own co-casting. Got like we can use is that. No, but then, you're not sure why not? We'll just continue attacking.
気が利くな。
頭のいい勝ち方っていうのはこういうこと
Lost one.
出直せ。
Slash it. Screw it.
自利品だぞマスター。
It's skill time, since we can heal, guard, and then realistically just start bombing the place. We found to the saint. Veil of petals, guard, veil of petals. Just for that, just veil of petals till the end of time. How much HP she has now, so let's go. Oh, shock.
天幕よ落ちよ。ロサイク。
Rosa East, Veil of Petals.
天幕よ落ちよ。ロサイク。
Veil of Petals, Rosa East.
世の出番だな。ロサイク。出直せ。
One more time.
世の出番だな。ロサイク。
Well, that helps. No way. I possibly get hurt. I'll start getting cocky now. When the Seraph is watching, I'll be victorious in the end. Excuse me, truly befitting of one. It's so pitiful. But more importantly, I've reached a number of conclusions. First of all, that item related to our enemy servant is definitely a ship's log. Secondly, based on the shape of the ship's battery she just revealed, her prowess with vehicles is so advanced, it means that without a doubt, she is a rider. Yay! That's the third stage of information, the last information we can get. Now that we obtained the book that frail man-child tried to hide, we can leave this this place without any problems. If you wish, we can go entertain the trigger today, or return and rest for the day. Do what you think is best. I'm probably gonna go finish this up. Finish this 4 up for the day. So next time we can honestly just kind of speed through most of it. Or should we just hiding down there, honestly, now that I think about it? Because I don't actually know where it came from. It probably wouldn't be a problem. I don't think anyone would have a problem if I just fast forward through these fights.
クルーは世の役目。そなたは控えておれ。
As well. Just fine. Since I never really bothered remembering what these guys' attack times were. No, it was just a
世の勝ちだな。次から次へと懲りぬ奴らよ。
Gate. We are now able to enter more new places. More like the same old places. The same place, but like slightly different.
見ているがよい。そこを動くな。硬いな。
No. No.
硬いな。
Okay, so that was just block. So that was just guard, guard, break, break, guard. That's essentially what the pattern there was.
この程度の増票では物足りない。
The purpose of this is more so for story reasons. So if I can help it, if I miss anything, I would probably just do it on my own time.
よい。
Since story is not really... Story is the focus of why I do this. In case anybody actually cares more about the story than they do of the actual gameplay. In which case, I'm sorry that I continue messed up the story at this point. But it's funny. We're all here for the journey, so. The combination of breaking by myself and all. This leads nowhere. Maybe it might be more important later, but right now, it's just a dead end. Fights isn't. We got a tangerine. Again, and I doubt you guys want to actually see all the fights that I get into. Maybe like the first few times, but I know for certain that if I was watching somebody else's doing this, I wouldn't want to go through the fight as well. Well, for everyone's sake, I am skipping through these fights until I learn how to actually edit them out. Man, hold on, shut up. An exorcist thing. Jesus. Wait a minute. I was a fool. So it's fine. Okay. Thought. So you get me with the same thing twice. Right, so about the thing we just got, what is it like? The Exorcist Blade. We can get a small mana boost, and also we get stun versus enemy skill. So if we ever figure out when our enemy has a skill, we can just use that and stun them so they don't use that skill. Oh, what'd you like about it? Basically at the end already. figure out.
立ち直せ。もらったぞ。芸がない。
Yeah, we learn more about their next strength because there's like another one right there
今のはいい戦い
for
だ。
whatever reason. Hey, the trigger. We did manage to find the trigger today. That's good. Not read that. Oh well. We found the trigger, and that's all that matters. Saber had some funny things. Sorry. Right. It was not at all right. My apologies. We're just going full breaks. Doesn't really matter.
まだ
Alright, he's leaving.
賛成だ。早く戻って歪みをした。
And it is now the night. Hey, Saber. Excellent. They tasted my blade. I'll continue to let loose their blood. If you lose... I'll continue to let loose their blood if you lose their secrets. However, we can't win against them with information alone. Be diligent in your training. Yeah, we completed the entire thing, and I could just basically skip over the next few days unless something happens in them. So we learned a couple of things. Shinji servant's a writer. We got new information in terms of the logbook. And we now know that being a writer gives you anti-magic. Apparently. Anti-magic is D. Logbook. The sealing log has been renowned explorer who successfully circumvented the globe. The logs themselves are legible with the pages cracked and flaking. However, it seems that the author of these logs was a ship's captain and made their name as both an adventurer and fleet commander. And anti-magic D. Cancels single action spells. It also bestows magical resistance equal to that normally provided by physical talismans such as an amulet. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna say that's all the time we got for today. So, next time on Fate Extra, we'll continue learning more about Shinji's servant, writer, and we'll go continue to explore the arena more until we reach the final day of the week. See y'all then. Bye!